because nobody listens. Our legislators are not here. We are talking to ourselves. Now we don't have the power to do nothing of all the things we talk about. We are talking about oversight. How do you account for the fact that the flight ticket to go and oversight somebody was paid for that person by the agency? What are you coming to write? You go there, they tell you what to write, they give you money, they quarter you, they give you flight, and the members will come and fight over.
First, one thing I want to talk about in this video is about those people clapping for hearing what is going on in this country. What thing they do sometimes in Nigeria? Why is it that we clap over everything? Why is it that we clap over everything? Somebody is exposing the reason why the country is not moving forward, and you are clapping. Clapping for what? You are clapping for what? That reason why your children and your children we never have peace in Nigeria. Your children are now happy being a Nigerian, living in Nigeria. Many of your children that you people that are clapping, many of your children are just looking for a way to japa. And somebody is exposing things and you are laughing and you are clapping. Are you clapping for her for saying it or what? Now, this is the reason why you see this thing, this woman is exposing here. I just from my research, I heard that she's about to retire, and some people are saying it's not because she's about to retire now that she's exposing all these things, blah blah blah. And why is it that she have not said all these things before now? That she's also part of the problem she's talking about. But there's something she said in this video, that they swore an oath of silence, which means before they will employ you to be in that position, they will tell you that you never expose anything that is going on in this particular office. All these things is going on in Nigeria. This particular thing she's talking about is scattered all over the sectors, and that's why Nigeria is not moving forward. I'm telling you, both the junior sectors and the senior sectors, all of them, everybody, all of them are involved in what is making Nigeria to be stagnant today. If they tell you all these public office holders, both civil servants, if they tell what is going on in their offices, both in local government, bro, both in local government, if they tell you what is going on in those particular offices, guy, the particular issue that is waiting for Nigeria is not only from the head, it is scattered everywhere, and all of them are not comfortable with it. Because after everything, they will give them some peanut and they will close their mouth and nothing will happen. Until we get somebody that will correct it from the head. Yes, it will be corrected from the head and also from down. Because we, the citizens, also we have our own chiko for head. Tribalism, now what also they buy us. If you check people's comments on the particular thing now, some people will say it's not because she's from here, she's from there. We have too many things to correct in. Just watch the video and watch it to the end. We move.
Nobody listens. Our legislators are not here. We are talking to ourselves. Now we don't have the power to do nothing of all the things we talk about. We are talking about oversight. How do you account for the fact that the flight ticket to go and oversight somebody was paid for that person by the agency? What are you coming to write? You go there, they tell you what to write, they give you money, they quarter you, they give you flight, and the members will come and fight over the money that they give to them. They will not give the clerk. They will not give the committee assistant that they take with. But it's not even the fact that they didn't give the clerk. Now you are compelled to write a report of what you did not see, what did not happen, and you lie. Me as a Catholic, I will just go for confession first. Then secondly, financing a public hearing. We did a public hearing last year. And then the committee called me to tell me that a consultant was employed to write a report. And then I asked the consultant, were you at the public hearing? He said, no. So what do you want to write? I, Ifoma, we give you material to write the report. I said, no, it's not going to happen. I will not work with you. I put my feet down and I told him, I'm not going to work with you. And I sat down because they are looking at us as if we do not have capacity. Me, I'm just 2 steps out of National Assembly for retirement. So right now, my mother says she's not dancing so that people will give her money. It's so that they will see me. So I will say what I want to say. I sat down and I did a proper report of that public hearing, and I took it to the chairman. I said, this is the report. And they were looking at me like, you mean it? I said, yes. Oh, no, you have to change it. I said, no, this is what happened. If you want to change it, you now go ahead and change it. But the original report is in my system. I don't use secretaries. I type my report myself. So if they want to change it, they should go ahead and change it. I am waiting. Then, we are talking about punishing MDAs. They will come on TV and they will say, this erring MDA did this. All the atrocities that have been committed in the National Assembly, who punished them? We don't follow the budget process the way it is. They will budget money for instance, staff budget, money for training, money for clinic, money for sports, money for books, money. They collapse it. It is in the National Assembly I say hearing about collapse. What is collapse? Sir, both of you know what collapse is. Collapse. The money, now, allowances that are budgeted for National Assembly staff is collapsed. So, we as citizens, because we are still citizens, first, before we became National Assembly staff, and then you have no power to even go and hold a press conference because we are sworn to oath of silence. So I can't even tell the world how I feel. Allowances that we are constitutionally, even, I put it in the Constitution this time, statutory allocation to the National Assembly staff, they collapsed it till now. Some people have retired. It takes over a year, 2 years for them to pay the National Assembly staff their retirement benefit before you start talking of pension. Go and see them. They look like scarecrows. Our former colleagues call us, directors, to beg for money for fuel. They are coming to the National Assembly. You see them standing at the junction into the National Assembly. They can't afford to fuel their cars. So apart from what the Constitution says, themselves, who is looking at the one they are collapsing and chopping? They chop their own, they chop our own. Then they will put excesses there. So please.
Thank you very much, Madam Ifoma, for that beautiful song.